Alright, shalom, 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 shalom. Brother Gadal Gabar Yahweh, Brother Gadal Gabar Yahweh, that some more precepts. First, I'm starting by giving all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakudash, which means all praise to the Heavenly Father, who the world even calls God, and the name of the only begotten Son, who the world even calls Jesus Christ, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the elders and other apostles of great millstones to well, peace and blessings to the whole full elect. Strong shalom to the I came out on highways and byways, pushing his word in truth and sincerity. Strong shalom to the Akawath who subscribe to this truth, and a strong shalom to the speckled bird, which all you Israelite foreigners made like the nations are scattered into. Shalom, shalom. Alright, so as you see, this is basically the T-Virus update, because basically they were saying that they're facing hurdles after the FDA filed on Friday for the T-Virus vaccine, okay? Pfizer. It's like if I didn't say that right. But I'm gonna play this short clip. Okay. Okay, first let me get this precept. This is Isaiah 62 verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, keep not silence, and give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. Verse 8, the Lord hath sworn by his right hand and by the arm of his strength, surely I will no more give thy corn to be meat for thy enemies, and the sons of the stranger shall not drink thy wine for which thou hast labored. So there you go, man. Hey, so the Lord gonna use Yahweh Shai, and Yahweh Shai gonna use his 144,000, man. Okay, so it's gonna be that right arm, okay? I wanted to bring this out because the Lord said he's gonna start at his house first in 1 Peter 4. And so you Jakes, I heard, shouldn't be making cutters in your flesh, man, okay? You shouldn't be thinking about getting the vaccine, man. Let's get that Leviticus 21. Leviticus 21:5. They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard, nor make any cutters in their flesh. Let's go to Leviticus 19 again, 28. Ye shall not make any cutters in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So, the Lord said, man, we weren't supposed to do any of these things, man. If it was contrary to him, it's different. If you have no choice, as we say. But if you have a choice in the matter, stick to the herbs. There's herbs out there that can help you. You know what I'm saying? I gotta download a medicinal app or whatever. But let me bring out another precept. This is Deuteronomy 14. Well, I'm gonna get it after I bring out this video. Bear with me, Bakasha.
We've heard the latest news on Pfizer. Your first take, please.
Yeah, good morning, Jonathan. So, obviously, it's what we expected, which is probably why, as you rightly said, the market's not reacting much anymore. And if everything goes clearly through without any hiccups, then you could see this approved sometime in the 2nd or 3rd week of December.
Sam Fazeli, we just spoke with Ellen Zentner of Morgan Stanley, and on an economic basis, she talked about the winter of our discontent. Are we setting ourselves up for a pandemic winter of our discontent with these vaccine hopes and getting the calendar wrong where vaccines are farther out than we actually think?
Yeah, so that's an excellent question, Tom, there. I mean, I've seen some people talk about 320 million people being vaccinated in the US by June. If that happens, I think we would all be jumping with joy. I doubt that will happen. The critical thing is that we're all going to start counting doses and people being vaccinated as soon as this comes out. So I think the winter is going to be as horrible as we had all expected. The vaccine is not going to make that much difference. At the very least, it takes once they've been vaccinated.
Wait.
So none of that changes.
Wait, 6 weeks from the time that people start getting vaccinated to actually feel the full effect. So can you walk us through what the time frame would look like if there was this emergency authorization approval, as Pfizer and the like are seeking right now? How soon before we start to actually see some critical mass of immunization?
Yeah, so initially in December and January and possibly into February, I think you're going to be seeing people being vaccinated at the forefront of dealing with COVID patients, etc. I would be very happy to see the general public getting vaccine doses handed to them starting in February.
So you hear that they basically saying you won't feel the effects of being vaccinated till 6 weeks later. What type of shit is that, huh? Okay, the T virus that they got you people getting ready to take, man. Hey, they already said warp speed, man. So they gonna try to get the whole world to take it. Guess what's coming behind the mark of the beast, man?
And given the death toll now, more than 250,000 Americans who have now lost their lives, you have said that you would support the nation.
Okay, Slovakia.
I stand here. It was a hype.
Slovakia, Israel. I wasn't trying to play any of that, but as you heard him say, man, you won't feel the effects, whatever. It's just bullshit, man. Because what it says in the scriptures, woe unto them that go down to Egypt and call Egypt their make men their arm. Okay, so let me bring out this in Deuteronomy 14. Ye are the children of the Lord, your power. Ye shall not cut yourselves, nor make any bonds between your eyes for the dead. For thou art the holy people unto the Lord thy power. And the Lord hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people. And that word for peculiar is singular, okay? Meaning Pacific, peculiar, what's another good word? Its own, okay? Unto himself above all the nations that are upon the earth, okay? So we are secular people, a peculiar people, a treasure, okay? Unto himself above all the nations that are upon the face, upon the earth, okay? So Lord told us this is what we was, okay? And you get that same verse in Deuteronomy 7:6. Okay, let me get it's not Israel, that won't go back to y'all. Alright. Now this is Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds when the morning is light. They practice it because it is in the power of their hand. And they cover fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. Verse 3, therefore thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, behold, against this family do I, Slovakia, I don't need that one, con. Alright, so the Lord said, hey, woe unto those that devise iniquity upon our beds, okay, that have power to do so. Let's jump over to Joel chapter 5, and I'm going to get this last precept. I'm starting at verse 9. Thy hand shall be lifted up upon thine adversaries, and all thy enemies shall be cut off. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that I will cut off thy horses out of the midst of thee, and I will destroy thy chariots, and I will cut off the cities of thy land, and throw down all thy strongholds, And I will cut off witchcrafts out of thy hand, and thou shalt have no more soothsayers. Thy graven images also will I cut off, and thy standing images out of the midst of thee, and thou shalt no more worship the work of thine hands. And I will pluck up thy groves out of the midst of thee, so will I destroy thy cities, and I will execute vengeance and anger and fury upon the heathen, such as they have not heard. So the Lord is getting ready to do this, man. That's why these devils pushing out this warp speed so fast, man, because they know what time it is, man. They know it's time to, time to lace them boots up. You know what I'm saying? They know that. So again, I hope this edifying will close out by giving all praise, honor, and glory. And to not take chip, man, it's just edification, man. Update on T-virus, man. To not take the chip and to not take the vaccine, man. To not go against the Lord and make cutters in your flesh, okay? So I'm close out with giving all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakodash, which means all praise to the Heavenly Father, who word and called God, name is one God Son, who word and called Jesus Christ, name of the Holy Spirit, double honors to the elders and elder apostles, very millstones do well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Labakakarium, Shini Kabaka, Walawakal, Las Queen, Wahashayaki, and Yashala Ba'ai. Again, that's double honors to the elders and apostles, very millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Under Bayah Dawada, House of David. Shalom, 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 Israel.